各位早晨，
Good morning.
行政長官會先
The
發
Chief
言，
Executive
然後
will
回答
say
大家嘅提問
a
嘅。
few
有
words
請行
before he
政長
takes
官。
questions. Chief Executive,
首先
please.
呢，我對上星期
First of all,
喺深水埗
last
發
week
生
at
5
Shamshui
歲
Port,
男童因為
there
懷疑
was
被虐
this
待
case
而死亡
of
嘅
suspected
個案
abuse
呢，
of a
係非常關
5-year-old
注，
boy,
亦都
leading to
係
his
非
death.
常
I
難過。
expressed great concern about it.
呢一
I'm
件個案
very
呢，
sad
正
about
正
it
係
too.
反映呢，
This
我哋
case
要
shows
盡快
exactly that
去
we must
推展同埋落實立法工作，就
take forward
懷疑
legislative
兒童被
work
虐嘅強制去
on the mandatory
舉報
reporting
嘅
requirement
草案呢，係應
for
該
suspected
盡快
child abuse
去
cases.
完成我哋嘅諮
We
詢
must complete
同埋立
the
法工作。
consultation and
我同
legislative
勞
exercise
福
as
部
soon as
長呢亦都
possible.
討論過呢件事，
I have discussed
大家都
this
一致
case
同
with the
意呢
Secretary for
係
Labour
要
and
盡快
Welfare.
推
We
展
agreed
喺
that
呢方面立法
we
嘅工
must
作嘅。
proceed
我
with
知
the
道呢，今日呢，
legislative
佢會同
exercise
業
as far
界
as
呢，係
as soon as
諮詢有
possible.
關
I understand he's going to
草案
consult
裏
the
邊
relevant sector
所
today
涵蓋嘅一
on
啲細節同埋範
the
圍。
details and the
希
scope
望
to be
佢呢
covered
係
by
可以
the
盡快
proposed
做好
bill.
諮詢，
I hope he
同
will
埋呢係
complete
積
the
極
consultation as soon
去
as
提交
possible
有關嘅
and
草案
then
呢，俾立法會審議嘅。
table the relevant
同
bill
樣呢，我
to
都
the
同佢討論
Legislative
嘅時
Council
候呢，
for
提
their
及
scrutiny.
針對
And
虐
also in
個
the
案呢，必
discussion,
須
same
係
I mentioned,
跨
that
專業
for
同埋跨
suspected
部門
or
共
for
同
child
處理
abuse
嘅，
cases,
亦
there
都
must
係
be a
應該係有適當嘅
multidisciplinary
培訓，
and
有適當嘅
interdepartmental
指引呢，
effort.
等大家呢可
There
以
must
更
be
加了
relevant
解個
suitable
做法
training
同埋
and
個責任
guidelines
係
so
點
everyone
樣去
knows
執行嘅。
what to
另外呢，就
needs
有
to be
關我
done
哋
and
疫情方面嘅
how
確診數
the
字。
guide should be executed.
我哋每日
Secondly,
呢
I'd
而
like
家
to
都
talk
徘徊喺
about
1萬宗
the number of
個數
confirmed
字
cases
係
you
高
say.
嘅。
Now the number
咁高嘅
is
數字呢
hovering at
係
about
代表乜嘢呢？
10,000
起碼有
each day,
兩個
which is at a
風
high
險，
level.
兩個
That
重要
means
意
there are
義，
at
大家要
least
知嘅。
two risks
第一
involved and two
就係
points
佢對
of
於
significance.
一啲高
First
風
of
險
all,
嘅人士所帶來嘅生命威脅。呢
there
個包
is
括
a
呢
real
係一老
threat
一幼
of their life
同埋長期
with
病
such
患
high
者。
numbers because
首
here
先
we're
喺死
talking
亡
about
嘅
the
個案
elderly,
裏
the
邊，我
very
哋睇
young,
到呢
and the chronically
95%
ill.
嘅死亡個案
With
都係
the
涉及
fatality
60歲
cases,
以
we
上
can
嘅
see
長
that
者嘅，
95% of
同
the
埋
cases involved
我哋長者
elderly
疫苗嘅
aged
接種
60
率
or
呢
above.
都仲係
And
唔理
also,
想。
the
特別
vaccination
喺
rate
80
among the
歲以
elderly
上
population is still
嘅
not
長者呢，
desirable,
我哋
especially
係
for
約莫係
the
有
elderly
20%仲未
aged
接種嘅。
80 or above. About 20% of them
而
are still
接
not
種咗
vaccinated.
3針之後嘅死亡率呢，
The
係比未接種3針呢個保
for
護
those who
性呢，
completed
從
3
數字
doses
睇
of
係高
vaccine and
50
those who
倍。
have not,
咁
you
所以
can
呢，
see
大家
that
呢
the
對於
protection is some 50 times
長者嘅疫
higher
苗接種呢，
for those
就唔
who
好
have
猶
3
豫啦。
jabs. So
另
for
外
the
呢，
elderly, please do not
對於
hesitate. Please
幼
get
年嘅
vaccinated.
風險呢亦都係大
And then
嘅。
for the very young,
喺8月
the
呢到而
risks
家
are
呢，
high too.
約莫有20個
From
兒童呢，
August till
亦都
now,
係因為
about
確診咗呢，
20
而到
young
係變成
children
重症嘅，而入 ICU 嘅，亦
have
都有一位
contracted
呢不
COVID
幸呢係死
and
亡嘅。
they
而
have
喺疫
serious
苗接種
conditions
方面
and
呢，
they had to
12歲以
receive
下嘅
intensive care and
未
in
接
fact
種
one
第一
passed
針
away
嘅
unfortunately.
都仲
And
係
then
有
among the very young,
大約係兩成。
aged under 12
咁
or
而喺
below, there are still
我哋
20%
3歲以
who
下
have not
嘅
been
更加呢係
vaccinated. And for
80成
those
幾未
aged
接種嘅。
under 3,
咁所以呢，
some
我哋係要
80% of them have
盡快
not been
每個
vaccinated.
人
So
都係要接種，而
we
且
must
根據
act
專
quickly
家
and make sure everyone is
俾我哋意見
vaccinated.
特別係
And
我哋
then
專家小
from
組嘅，
the
亦都一
experts
致同意
advise,
接種疫
especially
苗
the experts
係
on
可
my
以好
panel,
直接咁
we
防禦
know
到
that
輕症變重症
vaccination，
重症變死亡
has
嘅。
direct effect
所以
in
無論係
preventing mild
咩
cases
針
from
打
developing
齊3
into
針
serious
就達到
cases
呢個保護嘅效
and
果。
even
我哋唔
death.
好等啦，
So
因為
we
如果你等嘅
need
期
to
間
take 3 jabs
確
to
診咗，
have the
可能
desired
係後悔
protection.
莫及嘅。
Please don't wait because if you wait,
咁
you
另外一樣
may
嘢呢
end up
就係
regretting this decision.
咁高嘅確診數字，
Now
就話俾我哋
we
聽，
have such high
醫管局
number of confirmed
佢現
cases
有嘅
each
人
day.
手呢
That
係嚴峻
means,
同埋緊張嘅。
which leads me to the second point, that
大家都
means
知道啦，醫
that
管局
the hospital
所提
authority
供嘅
is
一般服
facing
務，
an
即係非緊急嘅服務呢，
immense burden.
已經係
You
要
know,
縮
the
減30%，
hospital authority
因為確診數字
authority
高，
has already
入院人數
the
相
need
對
to
亦都高。
curtail 30%
而
of
家呢已經係有
non-essential
2800人呢
services
喺
because of the high
醫管
number of
局嘅
patients being
醫
admitted
院
every
院，
day for COVID
咁
treatment.
因此
There
而
are
削
some
減咗嘅30%服務咧，就即係話咧，我哋普通人要做嘅手術，又或者去一啲診斷係做唔到嘅。咁最重要咧係人手係非常短缺，咁所以咧確診數字高，唔係一個只係數字嘅問題。 係帶嚟第一，我哋高風險人士嘅生命安全嘅風險，以及我哋醫療體系個負荷嘅嚴重程度要大家關注嘅。所以咧，我哋係一齊努力咧，係將地區傳播嘅可能性減到最低。因此咧，對於違反我哋檢疫規則嘅人士咧，我哋一定會嚴厲處理。咁喺執法方面咧，我哋已經加強咗啦。例如咧，喺過去1個星期，警方咧亦都捉到有4個人咧，因為違反紅碼，即係確診咗唔應該嚟屋企，佢係非常之不負責任、不能接受嘅。我哋係喺社區播毒，所以咧已經係對佢採取行動，將佢咧係帶翻去隔離設施，仲我哋會咧係依法咧去檢控佢嘅。亦都因為違反疫苗通行證咧，而我哋採取嘅行動咧，亦都加大咗嘅。喺過1個禮拜，亦都有7個人咧係違反疫苗通行證，而收到我哋嘅告票嘅。另外咧，整體我哋對於防疫規則所採取嘅執法行動咧，包括係違反我哋喺599章之下嘅不同嘅防疫措施嘅咧。我哋總共咧係發咗告票咧係650幾張，以及檢控咗50人嘅。咁所以咧，我哋希望大家去盡量配合同埋遵守我哋嘅防疫措施。我哋係會嚴格去巡查，以及去包括係巡查地點以及人士。確保咧佢喺呢方面係遵守我哋規則，而且咧喺打疫苗方面唔好再等啦。打齊3針係最低保障，任何嘅針都係適合打嘅，所以我哋係希望大家唔好再猶豫，否則嚟講咧後果有咩問題？
依家落嚟咧係答問嘅時間，咁請記者朋友陣間嗌到你之後咧，就用我哋俾你嘅咪去發問啦，亦都先講你代表邊個傳媒機構，同埋每位記者咧提問不多於2題嘅。左手邊前排白色衫男記者。
係你好嘅，我信報嘅係。而家疫情咧，其實即係每日呢個情況咧已經去到確診咧都超過即係1萬宗，連續3日咁樣嘅啦。但係社會咧其實都希望係進一步即係可以放寬啲防疫規例啦，即係例如個檢疫日數咧都可以減少嘅。咁而家依特首你咁樣睇咧，即係而家嘅疫情個形勢咧，檢疫個日數咧縮短到去到0+7嗰個計劃咧，係咪會擱淺咧？咁同埋都係未來咧有呢啲7人欖球賽啊、金融峰會咧都係11月舉行嘅。咁大家都好擔心呢啲會活動會受到影響。政府會唔會都俾啲特別嘅待遇啲球員啊，或者參加金融峰會嘅嗰啲嘉賓啊，即係令到啲活動可以如期舉行？咁同埋而家防疫規例嗰個收緊咧，即係似乎比起第5波初期嘅時候咧，就唔係即係冇咁嚴格嘅嗰個收緊程度。咁係咪代表政府嘅防疫哲學啊、理念、防疫嘅理念嗰方面咧，其實有啲轉變咧？咁係咪政府內部咧，其實都有一啲其他嘅即係行會成員啊，或者係局長啊，即係其實譬如話盧寵茂醫生都有啲報道就話佢即係都同你嘅嗰個諗法唔一致嘅，即係呢方面具體嘅情況係點樣咧？係咪有啲阻礙咧？即係你可唔可以澄清一下咧？
我哋嘅防疫政策咧，一定係按照實際環境咧係予以去執行同埋決定嘅。我哋係基於數據同埋實際香港嘅情況咧，係決定係推出咩措施，用乜嘢嘅防疫政策。我多次講過，我哋而家特區咧係有5個原則嘅喺防疫政策裏邊。第一係唔躺平，控制確診數字，確保我哋嘅醫療體系咧係可以去承擔佢嘅負荷。第二咧，我哋係減重症、減死亡。第三，我哋係針對高風險人士，一老一幼。同埋長期病患者要予以保護佢哋，因為佢哋嘅生命安全係最容易受到影響。第四咧，我哋係用精準嘅方法去識別不同風險嘅人士咧，用不同嘅手段去管控不同風險嘅人所帶來嘅實際情況同問題嘅。咁所以我哋係引用咗不同嘅方式，包括紅碼以及疫苗通行證等等去處理。第5咧就係我哋會平衡風險同埋實際社會嘅日常活動以及經濟活動嘅需要嘅。 咁啊喺呢5個原則之下咧，我哋會按住實際情況咧去推出同執行我哋嘅防疫措施嘅。對於喺將來我哋會係有啲乜嘢嘅措施咧，要睇住個實際疫情嘅情況咧做決定嘅。但係咧有幾個因素咧係會幫到我哋去處理整體嘅疫情嘅。如果你睇我頭先5個原則，第一，去保護我哋嘅高風險人士，特別係1老1幼同埋長期病患者。最重要嘅就係打疫苗、打針嚟到防疫。咁呢個所以剛才我講，要求大家盡快去打針，兼且最好打3針。第二，我哋都係尋求精準去將不同嘅風險分級嚟到管理嘅。所以我哋對於不同嘅措施，包括社交距離嘅措施咧，都係按住我哋嘅風險級別，從而咧係去推出政策同埋個執行程度咧。按照實際情況而去做嘅。我哋而家所做嘅防疫政策，基於呢5個原則咧，就導致我哋對於不同嘅防疫措施係會有所改動嘅。同過去譬如唔係呢屆政府所採取嘅措施咧，當然我哋係按住我剛才嘅原則去做。另外一樣咧就係喺抗疫方面咧，政府嘅團隊咧係團結嘅。每個人嘅工作關係咧都係非常之愉快同埋良好嘅。喺我哋每次討論政策嘅時候咧，當然我哋都會攞佢嘅利弊攞出嚟討論。我哋喺討論之後，大家決定咗嘅嘢，亦都好一致性去推行。我喺政府裏邊，大家喺任何政策方面咧，都以呢個原則去做。我哋嘅團隊精神係團結同埋愉快嘅。咁所以我哋希望大家都明白我哋一個希望喺整體防疫政策裏邊充分討論，然後作出最好嘅一啲決定咧。個原則亦都好似我哋以前講過，以最少嘅代價達到最大嘅效果。
下一位提問啦，唔該。係我哋俾其他行家問好嘛？下一位提問。左手邊前排白色衫。
Good morning. Some questions from RTHK. So is the government considering a change in the quarantine measure to a 0+7 in November when international events such as the Rugby Sevens and the summits are held? And also COVID cases have exceeded 10,000 for several days. And in light of the situation, will classes be suspended and will social distancing rules be tightened as well? And also, Hong Kong Committee on Children's Rights has earlier expressed concerns for children's rights and welfare because unvaccinated children will be banned soon from entering premises like restaurants, swimming pools and libraries because the government will extend the vaccine pass to children as young as 5. So what do you think about this? Thank you.
首先剛才問嘅0+7同埋啱啱英文問嘅都係有提到0+7，所以我一齊答啦嚇。In the anti-COVID strategy that this government is contemplating and enforcing, we take into consideration 5 principles which I have been explaining every now and then. I reiterate them. First of all, we will not lie flat. We will be striving to reduce the number of infected cases so as to ensure that our medical service can cope. The second is we will try to reduce serious cases and death cases. We will strive to protect the high-risk group, including the very old and the very young, and also those who have prolonged diseases. And we will be enforcing measures using methods of precision so as to differentiate people into different risk groups and design the measures according to the different levels of risks. and we will balance the risk against the need for normal social activities and economic activities. And based on all these factors, we will design our measures. So in regard to what we will do in future months, as regard the number of quarantine days, we will have to assess it based on the number of infected cases and how the transmission will be happening. We will have to make assessment, and when we make the assessment and come to a conclusion, of course, we'll make an announcement. I have said that one of the main principles is to protect the very young, because just this month we have about 20 cases of children actually suffering from serious conditions as a result of the infection. Unfortunately, one actually passed away. We don't want to see that happen, because losing such a life in a family is a very sad and horrific experience. The best protection, according to experts who unanimously agreed in my panel, that vaccination is the best way to protect people from their disease getting into serious condition or death condition. So I urge everyone to get vaccinated. The purpose of vaccination is to protect the children from getting into dire situations which we don't want them to see. And it is important that people know the importance of vaccination. If anybody who has medical reasons that they cannot get the vaccination, then of course it will be accepted, but we should very objectively and scientifically look at the evidence. All the evidence has indicated that the best protection from getting serious or even getting dire is to get vaccination. And I've got unanimous agreement in the panel of experts. So we should all go for vaccination ASAP and don't wait. That's the best way to protect our children.
時間關係，我哋答多一位嘅提問啦。右手邊前排白色衫女記者，最前排嗰位。
你好 TVB 嘅特首就係想問翻咧，同深圳商討嗰個逆隔離嘅措施進展係點啦？同埋咧就有意見咧就話咧，本港嗰個疫苗接種率就偏低。咁頭先特首你都話係希望市民盡快打針啦。咁嗰個意見就希望咧就係政府考慮用一啲強制嘅措施，令到市民配合。咁政府會唔會即係考慮強制啲市民打針咧？另外就係咧有私家醫生咧就涉嫌咧就濫發嗰個免針紙啊，想問下即係呢一種嘅情況咧，其實對抗疫有冇影響啦？同埋而家對私家醫生個指引同埋規管係咪充足？唔該。
有關於逆隔離，我哋同內地嘅同事去商討呢樣嘢咧，係進行緊嘅。喺我哋特區政府方面咧，我哋係已經係制定咗我哋認為需要好積極討論嘅一啲議題啦，已經制定咗㗎啦，包括咧我哋個譬如係核酸測試嘅標準，我哋嘅點樣用咩方法去用一個閉環嘅方式將完成咗呢個逆隔離嘅人士咧，係可以送上去內地唔需要再經過7+3，以及咧係喺實際嘅運作方面咧，雙方係攞咩標準同埋嘅人手配置係點咧？我哋嘅不同議題咧，其實都設置咗嘅。同內地嘅溝通咧，亦都係進行緊嘅。咁呢方面咧，我都希望大家明白，第一次做呢個全新嘅概念係有不同嘅問題係需要處理同埋克服嘅，而且咧就係喺實際運作方面咧，內地都有疫情嘅管控需要，香港亦都每日有確診數字1萬宗，所以呢方面咧，大家喺共同處理自己嘅疫情 期間呢，去商討同埋處理逆隔離嘅新方案呢，大家係必須要一啲時間去探討嘅。另外一樣嘢咧就係有關於打疫苗打針方面咧，目前嚟講咧，我哋所希望所採取嘅措施咧，都係令到所有人都第一，佢自己明白疫苗可以保護佢哋嘅重要性。第二咧，我哋亦都會令到佢哋覺得打疫苗咧，佢嘅所有日常生活都係不但止係可以正常，而且係方便。冇打疫苗嘅係冇呢種咁嘅方便，令到咧喺呢一種亦都係我哋喺推動疫苗方面嘅一貫嘅做法，亦都喺而家我哋睇到咧，雖然嗰個疫苗接種率仲未係我哋係滿意，但係都係有逐步進步嘅地方。咁我哋係努力宣傳，亦都希望大家共同咧係將正面嘅信息係講俾大家聽，因為有啲係唔啱嘅信息咧，我哋有共同責任去矯正，我哋不斷係矯正㗎啦。第三咧就係有人涉嫌因為係濫發一啲醫生紙而產生嘅問題咧，第一，我必須強調，行使虛假文書或者發放虛假文書係嚴重罪行。發嗰個係違反嚴重罪行，行使嘅亦都違反嚴重罪行，最高咧係判處咧係14年監禁嘅。咁所以咧，大家咧就唔好以身試法。第二樣咧，如果有任何醫務人員佢涉嫌違反專業失德，我哋一定咧係會將佢嘅個案咧係通知醫務委員會，係嚴肅跟進，亦都係要佢負責嘅。咁所以咧，我哋都係按住我哋應該做嘅守則去做，亦都希望大家去遵守我哋嘅防疫政策，配合我哋嘅措施，咁對大家整體喺個疫情管控之下，導致我可以更有效咁平衡疫情風險同埋經濟活動呢，係有正面幫助嘅。多謝大家。
多謝大家。